Tonight, I have started my championship reign. The reign of Frankie Carter is officially over, and I no longer have to see that man's face in my ring. But tonight, we're going to get started by calling out the man who does deserve to be in this ring. The man I'm going to be challenging tonight, Justin Russell. Very interesting call out by our BCW champion, Brandon Elliott. The question is now, will Justin accept the challenge of Brandon Elliott? Yes, it looks like here he comes now. Justin Russell making his way down to the ring. Now, out of curiosity, I have to wonder, what does Brandon Elliott want from Justin Russell here tonight? He has had multiple matchups with Justin here in BCW. However, as I think back on those matches, I don't believe any have actually come to a decisive pinfall between these two men. Justin, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I want one thing to happen here tonight in front of all these people. You and me, one-on-one. I have no problem with that. But if we're going to do it, let's do it right. A 2 out of 3 falls match. Because I want to prove I deserve to be #1 contender. You want me in a 2 out of 3 falls match? You got it. Because I want to make sure that these people know who is the better out of the two of us. And we're going to have that match right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a 2 out of 3 falls match. And it is going to happen right here, right now. And if Justin Russell is able to walk away with the victory, he will become our new #1 contender. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. We are hoping that for the first time since Brandon Elliott has arrived here in BCW, he and Justin Russell will be able to have a one-on-one match that will go without interference and will definitively tell us who is the better man. Oh, Brandon with a nice punch there, and another just followed up. And both of these men just back and forth here, putting their all into this match because they have respect for one another. They want to know when this match is over, they gave it their all and that the winner deserved to be on top. Oh, Justin with a nice kick there to the midsection, and then going for a drop kick, but quickly reversed there by Brandon as he just drops him with the backbreaker into the side Russian leg sweep. And that has been the thing here tonight so far. Both of these men know each other so well, they've been able to just reverse each other's maneuvers. And then just like that, Justin knowing that Brandon is known to come flying off that top rope and out of instinct, just rolling out of the way. That is what it's going to take to win this matchup here tonight. Being creative, going outside the box to be able to trip up your opponent and make sure that they don't see what's coming. Brandon there with several stiff kicks as Justin is prone there on the mat. Oh, and then again with these devastating headbutts. And Justin is one of the smallest competitors we have here in BCW, but that does not reflect the strength that this man possesses. Oh, as Brandon just flying off the top rope there, Justin not able to get out of the way. But as I was saying, his size does not reflect his strength, as Justin is one of the strongest and one of the most driven competitors we have here in BCW. Always ready for a fight and doing whatever it takes to walk away with the win. The referee has reached a 4 count, and there is a count out in option in this match. And either one of these men could lose a point by count out. So these men have to get back into the ring very quickly. Oh, as Brandon going for the cutter there. What will he do next as he grabs Justin and throws him back into the ring? That is not how I see either one of these men wanting to get a point. I know that both of them want to be the decisive victor here tonight as Brandon just planting Justin Russell with revelation there. Will that be enough for the pin as Brandon goes for the cover? 1, 2, 3. That is a point for our BCW champion, Brandon Elliott. which is going to make this a very difficult match for Justin Russell, as Justin not only has to get a pinfall over Brandon, but has to get 2. He still has to get 2 more points, while Brandon only has to get 1. Oh, a nice maneuver there, just dropping Brandon Elliott on his neck there on the top rope. And now just waiting as Brandon gets back to his feet. What's Justin going for here? Oh, it doesn't matter as Brandon able to reverse there. Oh, and then just the punches on Justin, and now just tossing him outside the ring. What's he going for here? We have seen this maneuver before as he lifts Justin up and then just drops him there on the outside of the ring. That is a devastating maneuver. Oh, and again, Brandon hitting Justin with the cutter there, and it looks like Justin has been busted open. And I am not surprised after that just vicious blow that he took, coming off the ringside apron there and being just dropped on his head, and then directly after getting hit with that cutter from Brandon. It is no surprise that he is now just bleeding profusely there from the head. And the referee has reached a count of 6 again, and now reaching a count of 7. These men have to get back into the ring or they will lose a point. And that, at this point, would lose a point for both men and would therefore allow Brandon Elliott to walk away with the win. But Justin throwing Brandon back into the ring as the referee reached a count of 9. That was very close there. Oh, and just look at that. Already the blood on Brandon's knuckles from the repeated shots to Justin here. And now Justin, trying to turn him around in the corner. And then Brandon with a nice kick there to the midsection, lifting him up on his shoulders, tucking him under, and then looks like going for that package pile driver there in the middle of the ring. Brandon going for a cover. Is that enough? 1, 2, no, as Justin kicks out right before the 3 count. So far tonight, we have not had any interruptions from the Syndicate in any way, shape, or form, including our former BCW champion, Frankie Carter. As a matter of fact, we have not heard from Frankie all night tonight, so it would be interesting to see if that continues to be the case here as we continue throughout the night, or will we see him in the future? And the real and ultimate question is, will he be involved here in this matchup tonight? I certainly hope not, as so far this has been a phenomenal matchup between these 2 men. Oh, and again, Brandon just hitting Justin there with Revelation. And that has got to be very painful at this point, as Justin is already busted open and now just having that head slammed into the mat. And you can see there that cut opened even worse. 2, 3. I think Brandon and I both were a little surprised there, as I thought that was going to be enough after just seeing the devastation that is Justin's face at this point. Oh, and then the scissor kick there on the head. Again, just the vicious attacks there to the head. And that is what Brandon is known for. Many of his offensive moves are directed towards the head, towards that facial region. And it can be extremely devastating to an opponent. Oh, and now, Justin with some shots of his own there to the head. And again, Justin quickly getting Brandon back into the ring. He does not want to win this thing by count out. He wants the pinfall victory. And then, with that just clubbing forearm to the back of the neck there, taking Brandon down. Will that be enough? What's Justin going for here? Nice shot there. And then wrapping the arms and just dropping Brandon there on the back of his neck. And again, just that forearm, so brutal, right there to the back of the neck. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3. That is enough, and that ties it up here, folks. It is anybody's matchup at this point. All it takes is one more victory, one more pinfall, one more submission. Whatever it takes, whoever can secure it will be the victor here tonight. And if that is Justin Russell, then he will be your new #1 contender. Oh, nice headbutt there by Brandon, just taking Justin down to the mat. And again, at this point, you have to wonder if the blood running down Justin's face is going to be a factor in this matchup here tonight. Will that be the thing that allows Brandon to win? Will that blind Justin as he's trying to see? Oh, and then Brandon just landing directly on the back there. Just all of his weight falling right on the spine of Justin Russell. Oh, and again, revelation for Brandon at ringside. And at this point, I have to start wondering if the referee would stop this match. Justin has just been brutalized so far here tonight, and he has been busted open. The blood is everywhere. Oh, but Justin just proving the point he is still in this matchup here tonight. And now taking Brandon over and just dropping him there head first on the steps. Now with several swift kicks there and getting Brandon back up, and Brandon reversing, throwing Justin back into the ring as the ref reaches the count of 7. Oh, Brandon with a nice shot there to the back. And now just the cross. Excuse me, I work with WWE now, so I cannot refer to that particular move, but that was a very beautiful setup there by Brandon. And now just several shots there to the back. Brandon going for just that, jawbreaker there as he just drops down, driving his head into the face of Justin Russell. And again, just look at Justin's face at this point. He has been beaten so badly. Now just grabbing his head as Brandon again with the shot to the face there, but Justin able to reverse. Now just tossing Brandon away, trying to take a moment to gather himself after this brutal beating, and now just trying to psych himself up. What will he go for here? Oh, grabbing the leg and then just that nice takedown there. The referees reached a count of 4 as Justin begins to drag Brandon back towards the ring here and tossing him back inside. This has been very much a just back and forth battle here between these two men. And now again, Brandon just tossing Justin out to ringside. Oh, and again, showing the wherewithal of Justin there to get out of the way at the last second. Brandon just trying whatever he can to put Justin away, and there it did not pay off. Oh, and Justin delivering a nice boot to the face there. And is he going for the cover? Yes, will that be enough? 1, the referee in a very odd position there, and I think causing Brandon to be able to get up there and get his shoulders up off the mat. Oh, just dropped there on the back as Justin just takes a moment getting into the corner here. What's he going for? Oh, nice running super kick there to the face. Just dropping Brandon here in the middle. Will that be enough? 1, 2, 3. No. As Brandon kicks out at the very last moment there, surprising everyone, including Justin Russell, who was very frustrated. Oh, and then Justin just raking the foot across the face there. Oh, Justin tried to go for the leg there, but Brandon able to fight out. Oh, and now just back and forth. That has been the story of this match so far here tonight between these two men, as Justin again going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No. Again, Brandon Elliott showing why he is the current BCW champion. Justin now just attacking every body part he can get his hands on. Now wrenching down on the head and the neck there as Brandon tries to fight out, tries to relieve that pressure. Justin with a nice kick there and then a little show-off maneuver as he goes for the pin again. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count this time, as Brandon is slowly getting back a little bit of his strength there. You can see just fighting through that kick from Justin, getting back to his feet as Justin reverses, and now just dropping Brandon on his head there. These two men have battled back and forth all night long. And that is why Justin wanted this to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. He wanted to know that when this was all said and done, he had defeated Brandon not once, but twice, and that he deserved to be the #1 contender. Oh, and then just a slap there to the face. Brandon fighting out of it. Oh, and then a running knee there, just dropping Justin on the outside here. Oh, and another punch from Justin there, tossing Brandon back into the ring. And now just taking a moment, getting himself pumped back up, asking the crowd to be behind him as he brings Brandon back to his feet. Oh, and Brandon apparently, at some point during the outside altercation, has been busted open as well here. And now just rolling outside Brandon. Oh, trying to go for a surprise attack there, but missing as Justin took just a small step back, which was enough to walk away unscathed in that encounter. Oh, nice punch there from Justin as he lifts Brandon up. Is he going for it? Yes! Just that devastating elbow and that forearm right there to the back of the neck, just dropping Brandon here in the middle of the ring. Is Justin going for the cover again? Yes. Will this be enough? 1, 2, 3. Oh, again. Brandon kicking out at the last moment, and you can see the frustration starting to set in for Justin Russell. Oh, Brandon able to fight out there. And now just those repeated stiff punches there. Oh, and a nice reversal with that strong elbow there from Justin as he just drops Brandon there. Going for the cover. Once again, is this enough? Not even a 2 count there from Brandon as he is able to kick out. Oh, and then just dropping that elbow right there on the crown of his head. And then the knees to the back. And again, you can see that Brandon has now got the blood pouring down his face as well. And both these men just daring one or the other to come to him. And Justin is the bold one, going to ringside as Brandon now drapes him over that steel barrier. Oh, and then just lifting the knee, driving his knee into the face of Justin Russell. Oh, and again, revelation on the outside there. And while there are paddings there on the outside, that is still a devastating maneuver because those pads are very, very thin, and that is hard concrete underneath. Justin able to fight out there, and now tossing Brandon back into the ring as the ref reaches a count of 7. Justin quickly back on Brandon, but Brandon able to fight out there, and then just ducking under and delivering a stiff kick there to the face. Calling, just taunting Justin, daring him to get back up, and he should have stayed down as Brandon just hits him with a devastating cutter there. And now Brandon just tossing Justin to the outside as once again he goes up top, and oh, once again trying to dive there from the top, and Justin able to get out of the way. And that has been part of the main story here tonight. Justin knows Brandon so very well and has been able to fight out of so much here tonight as he just tosses Brandon back into the ring. And Brandon, after that shot to the pole, that head just bleeding even worse, but able to kick out before the referee even reaches a 1 count. That is impressive here at this point in the night. Brandon going for a punch there, but missing wildly as Justin takes an advantage. And you have to wonder if that missed punch is an effect from the blood that has been running down Brandon's face here. Oh, Brandon again going for the cutter, and Justin reversing and then dropping Brandon very quickly with a knee there to the face. Several punches again. Brandon just attacking that forehead of Justin Russell here. It's surprising to me that Justin is even able to see anything at this point. Just look at his face The blood is everywhere. And now, oh, Justin returning the favor with those brutal kicks to the face. Just repeated shots there as Brandon once again kicking out before a 1 count. And that has got to be playing mind games with Justin. If he is kicking out before a 1 count, what does Justin have to do to put this match away? Justin going up top a little bit. There's not something we see very often from Justin. Even though he has a smaller stature, Justin does not go up on the ropes very often. And again, Brandon just tossing Justin to the outside as Justin's head just kind of bouncing there off the steps. Oh, and then Justin just throwing Brandon a little far down the entryway here. Oh, and now just showing off for this crowd. Justin picking Brandon up. What's he going for here? Oh, going for a slap there as Brandon just delivered a stiff elbow. And again, hitting Revelation right there in that entryway. And folks, let me tell you, if there was ever a place that was going to make that move more devastating, it is right there. Brandon with several stiff punches there. And now the referee has reached a count of 7 as Brandon drops Justin there to the ground. And now, what's he going for there? Another punch. And then Justin just throwing Brandon to the ground as the referee reaches a count of 8. Brandon trying to get back into the ring. You can see the blood has disoriented him and he can't get back into the ring. As the referee reached the count of 10, Justin has walked away with this victory. It was not in the decisive manner that we expected, but it does not matter. The rules were 2 out of 3 falls, and that is what it took, because that is a way to win, and that is what Justin did. Now makes him our new #1 contender.
Here is your winner, Justin Russell.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Russell is your victor here tonight. Thank you for joining us live here tonight. We hope that you enjoyed this matchup, and make sure to tune in next week to find out what this is going to mean for the BCW Championship. We hope that you enjoyed this matchup here tonight and that you'll tune in next week live here on BCW.